feel so anxious about like waking up alone again, you know, because like here I wake up and I'm with my parents, hi Brianna, and I'm with them all day and I've got like that company and it's so comforting, you know. It's giving me anxiety. Hi Richard, of course, of course. There it is. Okay. Anyways. I do have peanut. This time of year is really hard for me. Of course, hello. It's about to get dark for a second. But in November is when I was scraped many years ago. And I always get like, you know, like a depressed headspace around this time of year. So it's been like hard to battle. I've been having really bad nightmares. And then yesterday, I was watching a movie with a girlfriend. Let me see what the name of it was. I'm sure you guys have heard of it or even seen it. It's called Woman of the Hour. So we didn't know anything of what it was about. You know, I thought it was just gonna be like a thriller. It was so triggering. Oh my god, it was so triggering. And my girlfriend had to go to sleep around like 10:30, and we started the movie late because I had errands to run yesterday. And so when like the first scene came about, I was like, fuck. It was so triggering. And then because both things that the guy was doing to the girls have happened to me, and so I was like, oh my god, I was so triggered. And then I felt bad because I was like, well, I don't want to tell her, I want to change the movie now. We're already like more than a quarter of the way through and she's got to go to sleep soon. It was a lot. And then I came home and I saw the Chris Brown documentary that came out, and I just had to watch it. Like, I want to be aware of who I be listening to, and it was a really well-made documentary, but then it triggered me even more. It was like a whole thing. So I had really bad nightmares last night. The movie is called Woman of the Hour, Megan. Woman of the Hour. It was really well made, but it was still too, like, it was still too much. It was so much. Like, I try to avoid anything that can trigger me right now, and it was a lot. Yeah, Megan, it was a lot. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you guys for your kind words. It's been like, I will say, the documentary, the Chris Brown documentary, made me feel so validated. So validated. And I found an interesting point in the movie. I was telling my mom about it, or the documentary, where it said, whenever people have a tragedy happen, or an accident, like a car accident or whatever, people immediately go, I'm so sorry. Oh, you got a concussion, I'm so sorry. Or, oh my gosh, like, you got hit by a car, I'm so sorry. But when it comes to sexual assault, or when you're assaulted in any way, the first question is like, typically, well, what did you do for it to deserve it? Or like, it's questioning the victim. And that happened to me so many times. And when I was younger, I didn't know how to respond because I thought somehow it was my fault because they do a good job of thwarting that reality. And I was so young. And now as I get older, oh, I don't tolerate that at does make you feel like you're alone. And then like the people that assault, they know what they're doing. They know how to like play the game so well. And how to get embedded in your head, you know? It's all part of it. I'm sorry, Kyle, that you went through it. I'm sorry, Brianna. I love you guys. I like to talk about it every once in a while because I want people to know that they have like a space they can talk about those things in here. And also, it's also therapeutic for me. I felt so unseen when I was younger and like going through it and so alone. And that's not the case anymore because of you guys. So thank you. Okay, let me drink some water. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. What do I feel like doing? Aw, Shane, good. Thank you, Megan. Of course, Brianna. Thank you. Good, Courtney. As they should. I dated a guy years back, very briefly. It is a big jar of water. I drink like 3 of those a day. He got mad at me about it. Alberto, thank you so much. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, he got mad at me about it. So, and he would actually make rape jokes constantly. And I would be like, that's triggering, stop. And he didn't stop. So I broke up with him. Yeah, Brianna, I know. It's like, in what world? I don't understand, Gabrielle. It makes no sense to me. It's insane. I know, John. And literally, after the 3rd time he made a joke, he's like, well, I was in the army or in the military, and we just like joke around about things like that. And I was like,